Hi, Dave Roscoe here. It is Thursday, August 28th, 2025, and I don't have too much to report today. I put out a late update yesterday. Yesterday was the start of school for my kids in this area of the country, and that is always a chaotic time. Kids don't want to get up because they're still on their summer schedules, and trying to get everybody fed and all their stuff together and new clothes and all that stuff, sorted out. It's a mess. And by the time I got all that done, my regular work day had to start, so I was delayed. But it was a big day. We had a lot going on the last 24 hours. We had the Valor ETP announcement, which is a big deal. Right now, it may not seem like it, but already we're seeing an expansion of that ETP to the overall European market. And in fact, there's now a connection with the NASDAQ with this announcement indirectly, but it does benefit the Pi coin because now a much larger group of investors has access to this ETP. So I think this is a big deal. And we're going to see the ramifications of that coming out really soon. We also have the new Linux node software that's coming out. It's great to have an officially supported Linux version of the Pi node, and that's going to be key for partners and exchanges and other businesses to integrate Pi, because most businesses do run Linux on the back end. Windows and Macs are great for users, but servers and back end servers and all of that stuff, they're all still running on Linux. And having a native Linux node that's supported by the Pi network is going to be a big deal. It'll smooth out the rollout of Pi to businesses, so that's good. And there's also the Protocol 23 stuff, and if you don't know, the Stellar Protocol version 23 rolled out recently, and the Pi coin, the Pi network, has decided that they're going to jump right up and go from their current version 19 right up to 23 in the near term. So that's a big deal. But that's all old news. I reported on that yesterday, so check that out. Not much going on yet today. So let's talk about the metrics. The anti-scammer bot is still at 6 wins, 2 losses. I had said that there was an unlock happening today. That was a mistake. It's happening tomorrow. So I'll let you know how that shakes out. If you have a compromised wallet or suspect that you do, or if you know somebody who does, reach out to me and maybe I can help save your Pi. Drop me a message in the comments. I'll give you a way to contact me and we'll see what we can do. The circulating supply is 7.9 billion Pi, and it was a big day for migrations. I had said in my video yesterday that there were no migrations in the last 24 hours, but they started late yesterday after topping off their migration wallet, and that resulted in 35,881 user accounts being migrated in a very short time. And that was totaling 11.6 million Pi. There is currently 45.8 million Pi in the Pi migration wallet. And yes, migrations are happening right now. The last migration was 9 minutes ago, which is kind of strange. It's to have that gap, but we'll see if that indicates that that's going to be a break in the migrations or not, but they are happening. So that's good. The migrated unlock rewards is at 2.65 billion Pi, with 5.4 million Pi unlocked in the last 24 hours and now free to be traded on the open markets. Looking at the price action, the Pi coin is currently trading at 35 cents, which is up 3.3% from this time yesterday. The market cap is at $2.8 billion, which is up 3.57%. The daily trading volume is at $55.6 million, which is up 81.63%. Now, that's a market improvement from yesterday, where the volume was down to around 26 million. So there's some interest going on here. Now, what that shakes out to be, I don't know, but I will tell you that the altcoins in general are looking bullish today. If you look at the chart here, you can see that we were relatively stable at this low value. And then we started stair-stepping up, had this big positive candle, erased it here, and now we're on a downward trend. However, I was in a charting session on the Wolfpack today with Bullish Babe, and she indicated that today the pattern is on the 1 hour time frame is looking like it's forming what's known as a cup and handle for people who do technical analysis, which indicates that once the handle forms, we're going to be looking at a rebound up. And right here, you can see this down dip, and this is part of the forming of the handle of the cup. And we are looking to push up, at least for today. There's some financial stuff coming out, unemployment numbers, and some options expirations that are happening. And those all contribute to volatility in general. And we'll probably see the full impacts of that tomorrow. But today, it's looking bullish. And we're looking optimistically at a rally up to around 39.58 cents and up to perhaps 41 cents by the time this is done. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. This is not financial advice. It's just what the chart evaluations are looking like. So trade at your own risk, always. Well, that's all I've got for today. Like I said, there's not much news that's happened since the last time I updated. But you can be sure that if anything breaks, I'll let you know. But until then, don't panic. Stay the course, and remember, the success of the Pi Network begins with you. Pi to the moon. Peace.